Hey guys, just wanted to do a review of my 2018 Zero SR electric motorcycle. I decided to buy the bike, so this is an owner's review. Quick things I'll start off right away is first people are going to wonder about range. So to know if the bike's for you is that it can go 90 miles on the highway before you have to recharge. They say 120 for combined highway city and 180 miles, about 175 miles I guess, city. And there's 3 modes on the bike, and there's Eco, Custom, and Sport. So those miles are probably assuming the Eco mode where it gets the most range, and I like to ride it in Custom, which is pretty similar to Sport the way I have it set up. But I commute about 50 miles a day, all highway, 25 in highway, 25 back, and I'll have about 50% charge on the bike, and I ride it like crazy. So it's got more than enough for me. 50 miles, all highway commutes. I really bought this bike to commute to work, and they say to charge it up for the price of electricity is about $2. So I'm using about half the battery, so I'm getting back and forth to work for about $1 a day, which is just crazy, as much as you can ham on the throttle and really as fast as the bike goes. Let's do kind of a walk around here. I got this from the dealer with all the baggage and luggage and accessories on the bike. So it's got the Givi top box, these 2 Givi side cases, and then the other thing it came with just from the dealer was this Zero RAM mount and this Zero touring screen. And it was kind of just perfect that I saw it online. I was looking at these bikes forever, and I really wanted this set up to be able to store all my crap in it, so I can leave the helmet so it doesn't get left out in the rain. My boots and stuff I can store in these side cases going to the gym. My commute, like I was saying, is all highway, so that windscreen, it's super nice. They say you can get about 10% more range on it just with the efficiency of having the windscreen there. Now, the salesman told me that, and I said it is BS, but if you ask an engineer and they say the same thing, then I'll go with the engineers. I don't really like salespeople. I think that's kind of full of crap, but maybe it gets a little more range with having the windscreen on there. You can't really beat the look of this bike naked, though, without all the bags and stuff I got on it, but it's so practical for what I'm trying to do, and it is just so fast and fun. They say on the website it goes faster 0 to 60 than a Porsche 911. What I've been reading online is it's about 3.3 seconds. Now, of course, I got all this bags and crap on it, and I don't know if it really goes quite that fast, but it certainly feels like it, and it just pulls instantly. It is just so much fun. There's no vibration because it's all electric. Notably missing is the clutch right here and the shifter, because it's all electric, so the first times I was riding it was immediately trying to shift up into second and feeling for the shifter, and it just wasn't there. But it's super nice because where I go into work, there's a lot of traffic getting on where I'm working, and to not have to be messing with the clutch anymore, I do not miss it. It is just super nice to just have instant torque and acceleration. Obviously, most people know, and checking out the review, know these things are torque monsters, and you just twist on the throttle a little bit in Sport or Eco mode. Just super nice to have that right away, not have to mess with shifting, downshifting, being in the wrong gear, trying to find power on the highway. It is just always there. Super fun. I just think the bike looks so good. I'll kind of get up on the dash here, just gives you guys a quick look. The bike is on right now, so this whole time you can't even hear it. It's just crazy how silent these are. Battery percent on the left, miles per hour in the middle. I always ride in custom mode, which is you can pair your app on the phone and set it up however you want with torque. It kind of have modified engine braking or no engine braking. Odometer, they keep it simple. They're trying not to waste battery on a fancy display, and I don't blame them. This bike, I've just got a storage area here. You can also do a level 2 charge tank or a power tank, and you can get on Zero's website and check them out, but you can basically charge up at charge stations with the charge tank, anywhere there's those level 2 chargers around. Or I just like, because I use it as a commuter, just to have this storage area. You don't have to pay anything extra with these, so that's the nice thing about just having the storage tank option. Just in here I put like sunglasses or wallet. You can do your registration, earplugs, keys for the side bags. Super nice to just have that option of having extra storage there, that you don't have to have your sunglasses somewhere else or anything like that, or your car or your vehicle registration. Super nice. I just can't believe how good the bike is for that. So what else? We kind of want to talk about the bike. Just talk about range. The last thing I was going to talk about is the price of the bike, and other ones I was comparing it to is with all this options on here with the windscreen, ram out. I guess also up here I have a 12-volt accessory that they did with it too, and I can hook up. I'm going to plan to, in the winter, I'm riding around in Utah to hook up some heated grips to that, or heated gloves. So that'd be kind of a nice option too. Then top box, the side bags, all in all, after taxes out the door, with everything, registration and all that, was $19,300, which is really pretty expensive. But the bike I was comparing this to is a 2019 Yamaha Tracer 900 GT, which is a $13,000 bike. Pretty much with everything else. That one didn't have the top box, but it did have cruise control, which this bike doesn't. But to me, that's not really a big deal. But right away, you see there's a price difference there, $13,000 versus $19,000. But I mean, that bike out the door probably would have been about $14,500. So, but this bike, you get a 10% tax credit. So when I file the taxes next year in 2019, I'll get about, and that's actually with the price of all the accessories on the bike too. This is the purchase sale. Should be about $1,800 tax credit. So that really only brings the bike just about $3,000 difference. But you think about it this way, I'm never gassing up again. No more oil changes. This bike is a sports bike, and I just have it set up with touring gear on it, so it's way quicker and more fun. Just everything about the bike is the performance on this thing. It'll just dust that other bike, and it has the same practicality in my view that that bike maybe has heated grips, but this one I could hook up, gloves to a heater is about the only other thing I could think of. And I just think this bike is way more beautiful. It's got a 2-year warranty on the bike, a 5-year on that ZF battery. It's got a 14.4 kilowatt battery. It's my routine. I just get the bike home after work, plug it in. It's charged up in about 4 hours because I only use about 50% of the battery. I could also do errands around town, everything, and it could be charged up in 8 or 9 hours if I got it all the way down to 0. They've got adapters for it too, things like quick chargers, or they have an adapter so I can actually charge it up at a charge station for $300 at any of those charge stations. It wouldn't charge as fast as if I had a charge tank, but if you think about it, if I really wanted to get across the country, I could plan it out. It wouldn't be as ideal as maybe gassing up, but a gas bike. But I really bought this bike to commute to and from work and to the gym and get a few errands done around town. It's just a great highway bike, city bike, for being all around town. And I'm an owner. That's why I decided to buy the bike. But I was kind of letting you know what I thought it competed with the bike I almost bought. I mean, Yamaha's just making such great products. I was looking at an MT-10 also, but I kind of like the practicality of that Yamaha Tracer 900 GT. But overall, I mean, you buy this bike, you're getting basically a maintenance-free bike. You get a tax credit on it. I don't think there's any sicker bike that looks any sicker out there. And man, the performance, just that instant torque, man, it's just so fast and puts a smile on your face every time. The brakes are really good. I just wanted to get this out there to people so they could see that an owner bought one. It's just not someone just demoing these bikes. That I think it's really good value for what you're getting. You're never doing an oil change again. How can you really beat that? And you get all the practicality of being able to do whatever you want and have a really quick, fast, fun bike. Any time you're out there riding, no mirror vibrations, you can hear everything. It's just really, really fun. And I definitely can consider getting out there and giving one a demo ride.